I believe that song is one of the most beautiful songs I have ever heard. And I believe that this mural is one of the most beautiful sights I have ever seen. I believe was written by Irwin Drake, Irving Graham, Jimmy Sherrill, and Al Stillman, and was made famous in the 50s by Loretta Lynn. Loretta Lynn, who was one of the most influential country singer-songwriters of all time, won too many awards to list. But as a drop in the bucket, she became the first woman to be named the Country Music Association's Entertainer of the Year. And she was a member of the Grand Ole Opry and Country Music Hall of Fame. Of course, we Philadelphians are most proud of her because she played in the Shelby County Fair. Do y'all remember that?
I do.
You remember that?
I do.
I remember that because my dad was the booking agent at that time for the fair, and he actually went to Nashville and chose Loretta as the perfect act.
What year was that?
For the grandstand.
1970 or
69.
69. 69?
This mural is... This mural is special in many, many ways. Loretta Lynn liked to paint to pass the time while touring the nation on her bus. And she mostly painted flowers. She actually painted the flowers on this mural. As you can see, the flowers are just delightful. So simple, so fun. The way I've always envisioned Loretta Lynn. Nothing pretentious about it. They look like sunflowers to me. Maybe they're daisies, but whatever they are, they surely do make you smile. And this gorgeous painting on the front is by Philadelphia's own creative genius, Bill Lauderdale, who moved here in the 80s and shared his talents until his untimely death in 2007. Bill was a master of art and shared his talents with many students, from children to adults. He was an expert in many styles and mediums of art. He had no problem dancing between representational art and abstract visions, and between paint on canvas and metal on sculpture. When I saw this beautiful painting that Bill painted many years ago, I knew we had a winner. It was as if he knew the time would come when his painting needed to be enjoyed by the public in a very special way. His family passionately wanted to honor him and his art with this mural. I was fortunate to know Bill quite well, and I'm a better person for it, as are many. Bill was a really fun guy, a character. He marched to his own drum and to his own keyboard. I even have a sneaking suspicion that he and Loretta may have drummed this all up and got together, and they're up there looking at this and thinking, woo, high five. I want to encourage you to visit Tucker Elementary School in the Choctaw community to see the stained glass windows that Bill created if you've never done so. They're absolutely stunning. And it is quite a testament to Bill's love and appreciation of Philadelphia and the Choctaw heritage. Bill's wife, Cynthia Case, and family wanted to make this happen. Thank you to Mike and Cynthia, to Francis Phillips Potts, Sarah Lauderdale, Tyler and family, Eliza and Kate Parsons, Lily and Don Kirkpatrick, Charlie Godwin, and Ann and Ben Weathersby. We feel your love too, and we love you dearly.
Thank you, man.
And to everyone here, everyone in this little town, and everyone who honors us with a visit today and going forward, we hope that our flowers on the walls will bring you a smile on your face, a sweet aroma to your nostrils, and a jive in your step to accompany the music that flourishes. Thank you to Bill and Loretta. Job well done. Once again, I bring forward a brand new
So, Doug, Loretta was one of those kind of people. Getting an audience with her later in her life was really like getting an audience with the Queen. They had her surrounded. You had to go through walls and walls of people. But there was one person that Loretta Lynn absolutely adored, and that was Doug Hudson. And Doug would go out and spend time with Loretta, and she got to selling Doug for like just pennies her folk art paintings. And when Doug started showing me his collection of Loretta Lynn treasures, I went, Doug, that is absolutely awesome. Nobody knows that Loretta, who's probably one of our greatest, all-time icons in country music, was an artist. And so that is a painting that Doug actually gave me, and I love it. I have it in my office at the house. But Sean saw it and she loved it, so it was scanned. But it all goes back to Loretta loving Doug Hudson. So, and what the funny part about it is she would, she had more money than she could have ever spent 20 lifetimes, but she would sell these things to Doug for like $150 or $75 under the table so the kids wouldn't know nothing about her purse money. So that's what that comes from. So we thank Doug Hudson.
Well, we're going to continue our parade back along that path to the police station where we have another